So here's a location of my world where I just well, I had an idea. I wanted to make a little temple. And for this temple, there'd be a courtyard, main temple there, but there's also be a couple of bits over to here and there, leading to other parts of it. And it's just a creative copy of the world where I chose a location, where I did a little bit designing for what I wanted it to look like. But sadly, I can't afford that amount of that C block, don't know what it's called. This was one of my friends' little bit of work. I liked it, to be fair, but I wanted something of this sort of scale, but to look good. And I didn't really like the look of that one, so kept it going bigger, but like I can afford that kind of materials in Minecraft. But anyway, more to the point. This is just to show a little location on my creative copy of the world, because there's a slight chance that I may lose that world in, well, I've technically lost the world and another world, which is corrupted, and I want to try and fix it. So I'm given a world tour that I can look back on, so that I have some digital version of it before it's gone, just in case the way I know how to fix it, well, should we say I know how, but don't really, actually works. So anyway, let's go to another location of the world. So I'm following this seemingly endless white road, but really it's just leading me to another region. Hopefully it's done and is safe. But anyway, that there path was built probably back in 2017, going from the spawn of the world, which is over here. We may as well show you guys that. There we go, here's the World Spawn Temple. Before this temple, we had this awful pathway, 2017. I never pulled because I was a big cobblestone bridger, and this used to be the shelter, but now, I think it was in 2020, I built this bad boy, which is a temple which has some cool sort of little areas inside, showing different biomes. And this one I never really did, because I wanted it to be something, but I just didn't think of it. But if we go under here, this will then lead us down into the fake land, covering this river, but more importantly, down here, we have got the center of the world, which has strip mines in every direction to multiple different places. But this is actually finished now, I just haven't moved the sign. Well, it's finished, just not in this save. Anyway, so this would lead to a castle, the Wild West. Yeah, this would lead to Pugs Island and another castle. And this leads to my original area of the world. Let's go this way. So after getting off the ice way, which was back there, we're now on the railway, because the old way before I discovered ice. Then we got my main mine area, and under this Forces All 2017 area, got a good old beacon. And missing chest, which I can tell you why in a second, but this was my big dig out. Voila. My skin used to be a dog with a collar, so I built stone dogs. And I don't have a clue what this is meant to be. But anyway, let's go to the back of the kingdom. We've got a way up ground. And my 2017 castle building skills, dog shit. But I must say, I do like the feel of being inside this area here. It's got quite a nice feel, just like being here and you like surrounded by all those cool little houses. They may be badly made houses, but it just has a nice feeling. And it's my main sheep farm, which I still go to get wool because I just like that sheep farm. And inside here, we've got my horse stable, but pretty cool. My first ever stairs room, I guess you could say. But also we got a map of what it looks like after it's been built. But if we go over to, but actually, okay, I forgot to say the most important part of this is that this is the shittest treehouse you've ever seen. No, it's actually, the first house in this world was this one here. And then I had a sheep, cow farm on this side and crops on this. Then I built those two houses. One of them, this one's an enchantment room. Then, this one here, we have got, what is it? A map room. And, as I said, missing chest. One time, a random geezer joined my world. Oh, this is what it looked like before the whole castle was there. Quite nice. But one time a random geezer joined my world from someone else's friend list, because I don't know how Minecraft works, but other people's friends can join your world. So I took all those privs away, but you can still break maps if you cannot break blocks, which doesn't make any sense when you take away off the privs on this thing here. But anyway, they got rid of the middle map of this, which is highly frustrating. They also removed a lot of chests in this area, such as I had a map chest here full of loads of stuff, which is now all gone. But that was about 3 years ago that happened. But anyway, we've seen this nice little pretty area. Then we had a kitchen and a bathroom. And I just kept on, instead of having one big house, I split the house between multiple different buildings. So, map room, kitchen, no, map room, bathroom, kitchen, enchantment room. No clue what the birch ones are. I have no clue what the orange ones are. I think this one's a portal. I don't know what that is. But then we got the staycation, other people who want to stay in the house, that. But over here, this is my friend's house, Stampy Poo Face 9. Then we've also got this house here, which is a friend from Pocket Editions, which never really played with me that much when we were on this version. Our paths moved in different ways. Then also most importantly, I've got a panda sanctuary because I was here during the panda update, and pandas are fat. Over to our next area. So, my original Nether pathways, this was where we just were. But if we go, these blue things were only here last year. But anyway, or actually this year. This was the world's spawn portal, which I think is absolutely class. The world's spawn portal is on a fortress now. Come on, that's cool. That one there is Newcastle, which is very new. Anything down that line is new. But the original pathway went this way, over here. Over this one here is Pugs Island. Then if we go down this way, and through here. This here is a very special location to me. It is mine and my girlfriend's regional world. Let's go see. And here is mine and my girlfriend's region. On Creative, we designed this house together. Yes, what the hell is it? But it's significant to us, that's the point. For example, on the second, not this floor, but this is a gym, that's a treadmill, that's, yeah. But anyway, in this room here, I got a climbing wall, woo woo! Yeah, that, I know it's not exciting to you guys, but I love climbing, so. I got chickens practicing their climbing skills, of course, not for hypothetical death reasons. Then, through here is my girlfriend's studying room, but I made her a nice little secret up this way, over to her private room where she can watch me climb. That sounds a bit creepy actually. But over here she's also got a hot tub, but because she loves baths, but she's not allowed to be in the bath for too long because she'll die on magma cubes. Then, her favourite colour is not pink by the way, but through here we got a half and half room. One side yeah, one side pink, and here's our bed on our throne together. I also had a pool which I never finished. Voila. There's a pool, it's just not got water. Then, we also got a shit tent there where when bees first came out there was a beehive on that tree. We played around with that. Also, we got our little guest house by our crop farm, which doesn't really work because ice grows. Then, we got this tower here. Oh, it's missing it. I do apologize, but there was another chalet which were built this year. It's just this saves older. It was built there. This crop farm was always here though, it's quite pretty. But this here, very significant, this chalet to us, because we did a ski season in Switzerland together, and this is a rebuild of our chalet room in Switzerland. Of basically everything that was in it. It was quite simple, not even a TV, but who needs a TV when you get to go skiing every day, to say the least, and then a little bathroom as well. Except you can't really enter the shower here. But yeah, you get the idea. And then we got these towers. Screw this block. These towers are significant because they are my Elytra towers. Although I've never gone to the end on this world, but they are my Elytra towers for the day. Again, Elytra, I can travel between my marine regions by going off these cool towers. Voila. And it also leads to a strip mine into the rest of the strip mines in the world, because that's everywhere for me. Okay, let's go on to our next area. So these 2022, that, and this area, probably about 2019, maybe 2018. Now, over to our next area. This looks like a Guardian's Temple, but in 2018, when Update Aquatic came out, I drained it and took everything outside of it. And this is now used, well, it took me 4 years to actually get a purpose for it, but I'm not going to tell you that purpose. But really what's important is that when Update Aquatic came out, I went on a new adventure where I made this boat. Just as bad as when I entered the castle, to say the least. And I've conjured there. But over this way, in this year, I did, as a matter of fact, with a friend. Oh, it doesn't even exist yet. This is an old save, of course, but, oh wait, or does it like exist by like a day? No? I didn't know that was there. But anyway, this here was a survival island, but it's not here because this is an older save. Hey. Over this way, we have got, this is my first part of the 2018 era of my world, was this, my lighthouse, where I basically just started exploring the oceans because the ocean update came out, so I made an awful boat, made a lighthouse and explored this area and did a lot of aquatic stuff, to say the least. And we have got a strip mine down here, leading to the rest of everything else. We got a black sheep farm because of sales, and in here we have got the luxuries of the sea, a bunch of tridents and a bunch of treasure maps, to say the least. Then over to our next area, and here we have it. This direction here, which is where we just came from, this here leads to the Ender Castle. So this is part of the original cobblestone bridge, this side. It's from 2018, and this can take us back over to, that's just around the village on the way to my first kingdom, but the newer area is this way. And this way. To a basalt biome. What an ugly thing, and most importantly, we want to go through this portal here. That there is going to lead to the Willow Mansion, which you'll see soon. But for now, if I could squeeze through here. And here we have it. Clan Wars. We start from this bed here. We have got 4 different bases. All small scale, to be honest, poor looking castles. With, as you can see, my towers. My towers which are in all main regions of my world, to say the least. These towers began in 2020. But anyway, so this castle here, well, this isn't even a castle, but it's got a glitched ravine village, which is pretty cool, and we got that castle there. Those are the first 2 castles of Clan Wars. Then I also built these 2 castles, and I've actually got a YouTube video about finally doing the Clan Wars, as well as showing a little bit of the building phase of each 4 of those things. Well, 3. And yeah, just a fun thing where basically there's a copper block on top of your tower, you've got to steal the enemy's copper block, and then they can't respawn, and then you just got to kill them. Very simple, sort of capture the flag, except remove the block. And over here we got the start of the war area where you just, you know, sort of, yeah, nothing really, it's just the start of the war area. Now, over to our next location.